Let's come to the vaccine. Everyone now believes that to tackle COVID, not herd immunity, you need the vaccine. The general impression, at least till a few months ago, and I remember talking to y'all, is that we won't get a vaccine till the middle of 2021. Some said even later. Now we've got optimists even talking of as early as first quarter of 2021. I want to understand from you, Dr. Swaminathan, do you see a vaccine by the end of this year or the first quarter of 2021? Have we been able to actually fast forward a process that normally takes several years?
The good news is that we are now in a good situation with a large number of vaccine candidates in human clinical trials. As you know, they have to progress through the various stages. We have about 40 candidates now that have entered the first stages of human trials, and 9 of them are in the later stages, what we call phase 3 clinical trials. So even in this very accelerated pace of development, finally, when you enter the phase 3 clinical trials, you have to wait for the data on protective efficacy and safety. And this generally, at the very minimum, would take about 6 months from the time that you start that phase 3. The earliest trials started in July and August of this year, and so they may actually start reading out by the end of this year. And you've seen that many of the big pharma companies also put out a statement last week saying that they will not compromise on any of the standards of clinical trials before they seek licensure. And that's a very positive development, because people need to be reassured that when a vaccine is being offered to them, that it's been rigorously tested. So I still believe that we will have results by the beginning of 2021, but that there will be vaccines for deployment around the middle of 2021. And even then will be in limited supplies, and therefore will have to be given to the most high-risk groups. And that's something that we've developed, a fair allocation framework that WHO has worked on with the member states to identify how countries would progressively increase, the population that needs to be vaccinated.
That's very significant. What you're saying is that the earliest you believe is the first quarter of next year in terms of the tests being finally done and deployment in the middle of 2021 for the most high-risk groups. I say interesting because I had the CEO of Sputnik 5, the Russian vaccine, which is apparently making rapid progress. They claim that they're already now using the vaccine in Moscow, starting to use it. And they told me that in November, the vaccine will be available for commercial distribution in India. That's just about a month away. I want to understand, Dr. Van der Kerkhof, Dr. Swaminathan, do you take that seriously when a Russian manufacturer tells me in November we'll have the vaccine available across Indian markets, and Indian company Dr. Reddy's has even tied up with them for distribution? Should we take such claims seriously, or are you both a little skeptical of the so-called vaccine nationalism, Dr. Van Kerkhof?
Well, I think I will let Dr. Soumya supplement this, but just to say that there is a robust process that is in place for the development and clinical trials to develop a safe and effective vaccine. And that process is incredibly strong. Those steps need to be taken. And so as Dr. Soumya has outlined, there are a number of candidates that are in development, and the more vaccines that are in development, the more opportunities we have to succeed. But as she has said, we're looking forward to the results of these trials to see which ones are proving to be effective in terms of providing protection. And then not only that, making sure that they are safe, because we're talking about a large number of people that would need access to this vaccine.
Dr. Swaminathan, you want to add to that? The Russians telling me that by November they will be ready with commercial production of their vaccine?
So the one thing that has been different, I think, this time around has been that investments in commercial production and manufacturing have gone on side by side with the clinical trials. This doesn't normally happen. Companies wait for the results of their trials and wait for licensure of the product before they start scaling manufacturing. But because this is a pandemic, these kinds of at-risk investments in manufacturing have been made. Certainly the Serum Institute has invested, as have other companies in India in large-scale manufacturing, because the world is going to rely on India for supply of quite a lot of the vaccines. So it may be quite accurate for them to say that in November, they will be ready with the doses that are being manufactured. But when the clinical trial will finish and when the regulators will be able to see that data and provide either emergency use licensing or a full licensing, that really depends on so many factors. I understand they've just started their phase 3 trial, and therefore the follow-up period, we're looking at a few months.